Good evening and welcome to the news on Haske Tv. I am Christiana Babayo. Today we'll begin with Taraba State, where the chairman of the All Progressives Congress APC in Taraba, Ibrahim Tukur El Sudi, has commended the unity and growing strength of the party across the state, describing it as a political platform that accommodates diverse interests and leaders from different backgrounds. Our correspondent Farida Haq reports.
The Taraba State APC chairman, Ibrahim Tukur El Sudi, made the remarks in an exclusive interview with Haske Television, where he expressed satisfaction with the level of cooperation among party members ahead of the forthcoming state congress. Ibrahim Tukur El Sudi also praised Executive Governor of Taraba State, Haske Tv, for what he described as his unflinching support and commitment to the growth of the party since becoming a member of the APC. He noted that the governor's involvement has further strengthened party structures and enhanced unity among stakeholders. Speaking on preparations for the state congress, the chairman highlighted several measures put in place to ensure a smooth and transparent process.
We are fully prepared. We have bought the forms. We have instructed all stakeholders to go back to their various wards. They are there working assiduously to ensure that there is a unity list with those that came back from PDP and those that were already in APC. They should sit down to harmonize. It's a question of give and take. You take this position, we take this. There should be compromises. There should be agreement. And therefore, we are fully prepared. We are with our list of agents and returning officers for every award and for every local government. And therefore, we are fully prepared. We are waiting for those that will be sent from Abuja to come and monitor the congresses that will take place in Taraba State. We have secured accommodation for them. We are ready. We are ready to receive them. Once they come, we will just spring into action and the congresses will commence.
According to him, the party leadership has engaged critical stakeholders across 16 local government areas to promote internal democracy and inclusiveness. On crisis management, Ibrahim Tukur El Sudi explained that reconciliation committees and conflict resolution mechanisms have been established to address any grievances that may arise before, during, and after the Congress.
We have already set up committees within the party as far as crises are concerned, right from the formation and harmonization of consensus candidates. The issue of crisis will be resolved. In the ward level, we have stakeholders that will go and partake in producing the consensus candidates. At the local government level, if there are crises within the wards, they will come to the local governments. We have a committee there to resolve these issues. Then from there we have zonal, and in the zonal committees, at the local government levels, the chairman of the local government, along with members of the House of Assembly, are members of the committee to resolve issues from the ward level.
He emphasized that the party remains committed to fairness and due process. The APC chairman described his relationship with Governor Haske Tv as cordial and built on mutual respect, adding that their collaboration is focused on strengthening the party and delivering good governance to the people of Taraba State.
Our relationship has been very, very cordial. Whatever the party wants, they put it in writing, and the governor magnanimously used his friends to support us. From the issue of forms to the issue of right now, we have even secured a new office for APC. He has, and in fact, the e-registration too. He made sure that these issues were taken care of. So our relationship has been very cordial. He has not snubbed us. He has not despised us. He has accepted us as leaders. Incidentally, he was a chairman of the party he decamped from, a PDP, and therefore he knows the nuances, the intrigues of political party administration and welfareism, and therefore he takes care of the party very well.
He further assured party members and the public that the forthcoming Congress will be free, fair and credible, urging members to conduct themselves peacefully In accordance with the party guidelines, he reaffirmed the commitment of the APC leadership in Taraba State to sustaining unity, internal democracy, and progress as the party prepares for future political engagement. Farida Haq, Haske TV News.
President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to the creation of state police, expressing strong support for the decentralization of Nigeria's security architecture. The president called on the National Assembly of Nigeria to review relevant laws to allow states establish subnational policing where necessary. Tinubu made the remarks at a public lecture organized by the Abia state government to mark the 70th birthday of former Chief of Army Staff Azubike Ijerika in Umuahia on Friday. He noted that Nigeria's size and diversity requires additional policing structures to effectively tackle security challenges while urging national unity. According to him, the country's diversity could be a source of strength, not division. The federal government of Nigeria has warned Nigerians against illegal recruitment into foreign armed conflicts, raising concerns over what it described as a growing trend of citizens being deceived into participating in wars abroad under false pretenses. In a statement issued on Sunday in Abuja, the Minister of Foreign Affairs said it was alarmed, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs rather said it was alarmed by the reports that some Nigerians were lured with promises of lucrative jobs, educational opportunities, and migration incentives only to end up in combat zones. The ministry spokesperson, Kimiebi Ibiemfa, said the government was deeply concerned about the safety and welfare of citizens recruited through deceptive means. According to the ministry, media investigations and security reports indicate that several Nigerians were allegedly recruited under false pretenses and later coerced into signing military service contracts. Some were reportedly deployed to active combat zones after being pressured into agreements they did not fully understand. The federal government has therefore called on parents, guardians, community leaders, and educational institutions to sensitize young people about the dangers of fraudulent foreign recruitment schemes. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has declared that he will support only candidates who align with the vision of President Bola Tinubu, regardless of political affiliation, in the forthcoming FCT Area Council election scheduled for February 21st. Wike made the remark on Saturday during the 60th birthday celebration of Sandy Ono in Abuja, describing the event as a celebration of scholarship, leadership, and service. The minister said he owed no one an apology for supporting President Bola Tinubu and pledged to back any candidate who shares the president's development agenda. Speaking about the celebrant, Wike described Ono as a credible ally, trustworthy friend, and dependable brother, assuring him of his continued support. In his remarks, Senator Ono said turning 60 had reaffirmed his belief in excellence, character, and hard work, noting that dedication and integrity always yields results. And we will now take a short break. We will continue when we come back. Welcome back, and now the news will continue. The Managing Director of the Nigerian Ports Authority, Dr. Abubakar Dansoho, has called on traders and investors to take advantage of new export channels aimed at repositioning Nigeria in the global market. Speaking on at the 2026 NPA Special Day on Saturday, Dansoho said the authority had introduced simplified procedures to eliminate long-standing bureaucratic bottlenecks that have hindered export participation. He explained that the reforms are designed to boost non-oil exports, improve Nigeria's trade balance, and integrate hinterland producers into global supply chain. Central to the initiatives are the export process terminals, described as one-step hubs for cargo consolidation, packaging, documentation, certification, and electronic scheduling. According to him, the terminals are electronically integrated with ports operations through a call-up system to ensure faster cargo evacuation and improved turnaround time, enabling exporters to complete shipment processes seamlessly and efficiently. Governor Abba Yusuf of Kano State has visited the scene of a fire outbreak at the Singa Market in Kano, calling on the federal government to provide modern firefighting equipment to strengthen emergency response efforts. In a statement issued on Saturday by his spokesperson Sanusi Dawakin Tofa, the governor said he toured the Gidangilas section of the market, where the fire was still raging and had destroyed several shops and goods. Yusuf commended the efforts of the Kano State Fire Service and security agencies working to contain the inferno, urging traders and residents to remain calm and cooperate with emergency responders. He appealed for air support and critical firefighting tools to help put out the blaze and prevent future occurrences, stressing the need to strengthen the capacity of fire services in major commercial centers. The first wave of United States military personnel has arrived in Nigeria, marking the commencement of a planned deployment of about 200 American intelligence analysts, advisors, and trainers to support targeted counterterrorism operations. A U.S. military aircraft landed in Maiduguri on Thursday night, with officials confirming that an initial batch of about 100 personnel is expected to arrive over the weekend. Additional aircraft carrying troops and equipment are scheduled to arrive in the coming weeks. According to Nigerian defense authorities, the U.S. personnel will focus on training and technical support. Major General Samaila Uba, a defense spokesperson, stated that the foreign troops will not engage in combat operations. He emphasized that Nigerian forces will retain full command authority, make all operational decisions, and lead all missions conducted on the country's sovereign territory. And that's all we have on the news on Haske TV. On behalf of the editor and the rest of the production crew, myself, Christiana Babayo, thanks for joining us and stay tuned to our subsequent programs.